Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Let's Fix This. In this episode we're going to show you how to install a hot water dispenser. So here's what comes in the box. You have the actual dispenser. There is the rubber O-ring gasket for the sink, and then the Batman clamp, I call it. Looks like a bat wing, and then the tool to tighten the clamp onto the dispenser. So we're going to go ahead and feed all the holes through the opening in the sink. If there's not an opening already, you'll have to drill one, and we don't get into that. Sorry. But make sure you put the seal at the base of that dispenser, and that's where that seal goes. I apologize I didn't show you. Now we're underneath the sink, and we're taking the Batman bracket, and we're putting it on just like that. And then we're going to take the nut and screw it onto the shaft of the dispenser. A little difficult one-handed while I'm trying to hold the camera, but I get it eventually. There we go. And that goes a long ways, so we're not going to show you all of it, but you're going to screw that nut all the way up until it's tight with your fingers. Then you're going to use the extension tool to tighten it the rest of the way. I like to finger tighten it at first, then I go up top, line up the dispenser so that it's straight, and then go back down in at the base of that tool. There's holes in it, and so I have a poker tool I stick through the holes to gain some leverage so that I can really tighten that down. There's going to be a lot of use with that dispenser and you don't want it twisting. Okay, so now we're going to install the tank. This one had one already installed, and so it has the bracket on the wall from the old one. The bracket can slide into there, or you can drill 2 screws through the cabinet and hang it on the 2 screws. We're going to go ahead and hook the hoses up from the dispenser up top. You can't mess these up. They only go on one way. That one's just an easy, quick connect. And then the next hose, it's a fatter hose. Like I said, you can't mess these up. The ports on the top are specific in their sizing, so makes it really, really easy to just slip them on. Make sure they're on nice and tight. You don't want any water leaking out on those. Okay, then we just go ahead and hang it on. Hang it on the wall bracket. Now we're going to hook the water supply up. We're going to put our nut and ferrule on the water line from the dispenser. And now we're going to go to the house supply. Now this one previously, it has a 5/16 to 1/4 inch reducer on it already from the house. Normally these are going to go straight to a 1/4 inch water supply. So that's why this one looks a little different, but I'm going to just go ahead and screw these two together, make sure they're nice and tight so that we don't have any water leaking. These are a compression fitting, so you do not need plumber's tape. You can use it if you'd like to, though. We're going to turn the water on and check really good. Make sure we have no leaks at all from that fitting. Okay, we're going to flush water through the dispenser. At first, you're going to push the dispenser down and you're not going to get any water for probably a good 2 minutes. After that tank fills up, then you'll have water. Last thing you do is plug it in. Make sure you plug it in after. You don't want to kick that heater on with no water in the tank. And that does it for this episode today. Don't forget to like and subscribe to our channel for weekly videos on how to fix your own appliances. Thanks.